guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Victoria and I am a sustainable fashion designer. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can come on and join the family. It's been highly requested and this video is going to be all about this gem right here. All the basics that you will need to know about a serger, the parts of the serger, how to thread a serger, what is a serge stitch. So if you want to know more, then go ahead and keep on watching this video. So I got me a new notebook, y'all, so I hope y'all got y'all notebook as well. I like this because it makes me more motivated. So you see what it says. So get y'all notebook because it's a lot of info I'm gonna give y'all, okay? I'm gonna give you the technical term of what exactly is a serger. A serger, which is also called a overlock machine, is a specific type of machine that sews, trims, and finishes seams in one stitch operation. It is ideal for finishing edges of fabrics that tend to fray like knits, silks, and linens, and creates a professional look. Since this machine comes in 4 tiers, I have mine's numbered because I used to always get confused of how to thread my machine and what to start with, basically. So right up here, I have mine's numbered. So right here, if you could see, this is your upper looper. This one back here, over on the further right, that's your lower looper. Over here in the pink, this is your right thread. And over here in the yellow is your left thread. So these are very important and you definitely want to make sure that you're threading them in the correct order. Right over here, this is what your wheel. So if you could see, this is what's moving everything inside here. This is where you can move your threads and things like that. Also explain when you're in this machine, if you need to clean it or thread it, definitely make sure that it is turned off the entire time. You do not want this on. This is your flap. This is what's lifting up your presser foot. It's lifting it up and down. So this part here, this is, you can pull this off. So in case if you need to serge, like let's say an armhole or a scrunchie, anything that's much smaller, this is easy access. This right here is your stitch length indicator. So this is between your short length to your wide length. So you can adjust how short, how short or how wide you want your loops to be as you're stitching. Right here, this is your differential seam mechanism, which puts different amount of tension on the upper and lower parts of the fabric. So I'm sorry that I forgot to mention this, but I have a Brother 163.4D serger machine. To say most Brother machines, what I like is that everything has a guide, so it makes things so much easier when it comes to start threading the machine. Here, this is your thread tree, and up here at the top, it's all listed number 1 because this is the first thing that you would thread. So this is the comb, so you will want to put that in place and sit your thread right on top, and then just going to start putting your threads through each of these holes. Some machines come with 4 tiers, some come with 3, and it's still pretty much the same concept. So I'm going to start with the first one. I've already pulled all my threads through, so I'm just going to kind of just start threading this. So I'm taking the upper looper, taking it through here, and these arrows right here, I hope y'all can see it, but these arrows right here, this is where you'll put the thread through, and that kind of holds your thread in place. You feed that in, and I'm just going to leave it hanging right here until we get ready to go inside the machine. Let me go ahead and just start threading this half of the machine. See my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you, and though my heart can't take no more, I keep on going back to you. See my days are cold without you. Like I mentioned, I like with the Brother machines that you can it's already guided here, so it took you through number 1. Down here is considered number 2. Down here is considered number 3, and if you see here, this is number 4. So it's 4 parts, well 4 steps at the top half of the machine. And then over here is number 5, so that's towards the end. This here, in most machines, it has a picture that shows how to thread each thread into the machine. So I'm going to start with the upper looper. So this is the first one that you're going to have to start with. It's the upper looper. So I'm going to go ahead and thread this part. By the way, most sergers come with a tweezer, so I definitely would say have this on standby, because this is going to help you when it comes to pulling the threads out through the needle and but underneath this plate. Take number 5, and for here it's telling me, because this is in green, by the way, so I'm following what's in green. So I just took it through number 4, so I'm down here at number 5. I gotta go up to number 6 and through 7. Now, so up here, number 8, I have to put it through that upper needle. So we're gonna lift. Let me pull this down. I'm gonna lift this up a bit. So that's what this is right here. What number 8 is, that's what this is. So this is your upper looper thread. So now the upper looper, I have that threaded in. So now I'm just gonna work with the lower looper. I'm just following the numbers that is telling me on here. So I went through 5, and for this one I had to go through both 6 and 7. For the upper looper, I only had to go through number 6. So, and that's in green. The lower looper is in blue. So these here is, it has colors on here. One is in green, one is in blue. So for the lower looper, I had to go through both this loop and this loop as well. Now this part always gets me every time, because sometimes it does not catch. So for number 9, is this picture here. So it has your thread has to go through this little disc here. And so typically what I do, I just kind of, you want to push it in to where you hear a click sound, and kind of taut. Make sure you kind of pull it to know that, okay, your thread is in there. Because if it's not in there, when you start threading, it's not going to come out right. So it has to be in there. So now for the last part, it has to go through the lower looper. So that's what this is here. So now with the right thread, I'm just following the guide that is telling me where to go. So for number 4, I just take it this way, and then I go, oops. Then I go through number 5, and then I take it down. And then I will put it through the right needle. So off camera, I went in and added the left thread into the machine. So now at this point, I'm just putting all the threads underneath that plate, as you see here. And once everything is in place, you just want to check and make sure everything is threaded correctly, and you're ready to start sewing. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Bye.